First off, a really quick and genuine thank you to Envirothon for allowing us to share a little bit more about the Blatchford project. I hope that the students find the videos and this Q&A helpful as they prepare for their competition, and I wish you all the best of luck. First thing I wanted to share is that Blatchford does have a green building code, and within that it specifies any technical requirements that builders need to adhere to. So each unit, each home does have independent control over the temperature within the space, and similarly each building is connected to the district energy sharing system through what's called an energy transfer station. And typically that includes a heat pump, heat exchanger, and in some cases there might be some other interbits. And each building does, again, operate independently. So for townhouses, those, for example, have independent heating, cooling, ventilation, mechanical systems that provide space heating and cooling, and also supply fresh air and exhaust, so i.e. ventilation, per building code requirements. Now with larger buildings, apartment, multi-unit residence, those again have independent heating, cooling, and mechanical systems, but they are more complicated. And there are, again, building code requirements that specify, ensuring adequate ventilation for fresh air supply and exhaust, ensuring that there's no cross-contamination between dwelling units and common spaces. So this is a community that has never been done before, first time here in Edmonton, and that means that it's both really exciting, but also not without its fair share of challenges. So as you can imagine with the new project, there are a lot of learnings that come with it, all the way through project delivery, from planning, design, implementation, and how we're measuring. So that includes learnings from our builders, from our vendors, and even internally from within our own City of Edmonton departments. So some of the challenges from a public sentiment perspective is that this has never been done before. And there's differing opinions, expectations of what this community should look like, how it's designed, how long it's taking to build, and so those are all things that as a team we are navigating. Experiencing these challenges, it's really not unusual. This is a challenging project, it is innovative, and we're actively working on it. The district energy system is anticipated to be one of the largest ambient systems in Canada, if not the largest. And our master plan includes 14 million square feet of connected buildings at full build out. So it's really a significant project. And there's a lot of learnings along the way. As a Blatchford team, we regularly survey and meet with community members to keep a close eye and pulse on their interests, questions, and concerns. We don't know what we don't know, right? So hearing directly from the community members is a really key part. And we regularly update residents through our monthly newsletter, and that includes ways to get in touch with us as well if they have questions, concerns, etc. So what I think I'll start with is with any project, and you can take Blatchford as an example. Understanding the existing regulatory framework is a really critical part, and equally asking the right questions is important. So not only what can we do, it's how can we do this within the existing regulatory framework? Where are the gaps, and then what are the next steps? So with that, it's also important to have a very strong legal team that can help advise. It's not as simple as looking from jurisdiction to jurisdiction. We do have different regulatory frameworks in place, and so it's not really comparing apples to apples. For example, if you look at what Toronto does or what Vancouver does with what we're able to do within the City of Edmonton. So that's an important consideration for sure. Just to give an example of something that is within municipal jurisdiction, the Blatchford community does have a utility bylaw in place, and what that means is any new buildings that go up in the community are mandated to connect to the district energy sharing system as part of the overall vision, so that authority is provided through the Municipal Governments Act, where municipalities are able to require properties to connect to a public utility that's provided by the municipality. An example of something that would fall within provincial jurisdiction is building code. So again, it's just really having a broad understanding of all the different pieces, what our powers are, and what our next steps.